This playthrough is rated M for mature.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Fable 2. With the last episode, we've been given our destiny. We are to try and get into the tower and defeat Lucian, but we're going to need heroes to do it, and not just ourselves. Well, we can't just do it all by ourselves? We actually need companions and help? What kind of game is this? Anyway, yeah, Teresa's going to... Do you actually have anything more to say? Past the point of no return? I don't even think you can focus on her. Teresa.
Talk to the abbot
Teresa
in
May?
Oakfield.
Fine. I guess we'll see you again. Actually, I don't think we see her for a long time afterwards after this. Alright, well, it's nighttime, so... I mean, there's stuff to do at night, but I tend to like playing the games during the day, so... I'm trying to remember where the inn is. Let's see. Well, no, I don't... I just need to... No, I'm already there. I just try to remember where the... Let's see. Well, we got the map there. Let me see if it tells me what... Is there an inn nearby? I guess we could run around and do stuff. It's just usually most of the people do stuff during the day. So, because I was basically wanting to do... the crate carrier? What? Which one was this? Was this the... Oh, we could probably take a room in the pub. Oh yeah, you can play card games in here, kind of like in the previous game. I'm trying to remember what you can win in these games. I'll have to. I usually don't like looking a lot of that stuff up if I can help it, but there are like kind of like in the previous. Okay, can we not talk to you, dude? There we go.
Pleased to serve you.
Oh, can we not buy Whoops. Out of my way, bozo. But like, well, now this is the part where obviously we can do quests and everything like that, or we can do the plot, or we can run around causing trouble, or whatever we want to do. Now let's rest for 6 hours. Let's see if we get kicked out or not. Do we, Oh, did they let us sleep in here without paying? Huh. Well, I'm surprised. But yeah, just like in the last Fable, for the most part, I think I'll try to follow the story for the most part, except when I go to new towns, I want to explore slightly, just to see what see if there's any side quests or anything like that we can get that doesn't require us to... There are some quests I could activate now if I wanted to, but they're like after the official game is over type of quest, since I have all the DLC for it. Yeah, this is back in the day when I would just straight up buy DLC for like any RPG or game I got. Okay, so that takes us to Fairfax Gardens. Looks like there's not really... Usually most people, if they have quests, they'll... Ooh, there's a silver chest here. How many keys do we need for that? It says... I can't... Is it on the top? Can't really see. Oh, 5. Okay. Well, it wasn't telling me when I checked it, so unfortunately we only have one silver key. There is I think there's a couple silver keys in town. The first one is in a basement. I think it's in one of these buildings. It's the basement of one of these buildings. Is it this place? Maybe? No. Actually, what place is this again? Oh, this is the Alchemist. What do you sell? I think you just sell potions, don't you? Whoops. Nope. Not in front of you. I will steal stuff, but not in front of you because I'm not ready to deal with the cops and everything like that. Okay, you just steal standard potions, resurrection potions, and all that other stuff. Maybe it was this. It could have been across the way, maybe. Oh, there's the bard again. Yeah, since the cutscene to talk to Teresa activated, he immediately left our party, so... Alright, I think it was down here, maybe? Okay, there we go. Should be in the cellar here. I might end up just looking up, oh no, it wasn't. It's here, but I can't open it yet first. What do I need to open it? I don't remember. I don't think there's a switch here, is there? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was about to say, I swear there was a switch in this place. Okay, so that's key number 2. I think out of all the ones we got. But we still need a couple more, and I think the game said that there was like 30 or 40 keys or something like that. So, anyway. Oops. Didn't mean that to be. Sorry, dog. Didn't mean to hit you with a fireball. Not quite ready to cause a ton of comeuppance in this fair city. Yeah, this is the. I think this place just sells furniture for like your home or any home you've got. Oops, no, not yet. We will steal. The game's like, you want to steal, don't you? I'm like, yes, yes I do, but not right now. Yeah, it was like it's just random furniture for your home. So if you've got a home, you can buy it stuff. Although it's kind of early to be spending your money on a home, but I guess it depends on how much time you want to really go into this game. So got the furniture store here. I also try to like run into every. Let's see, that's the tailor. What do you offer? Probably just different outfits.
Need any help?
Let's see what outfits you. Oh yeah. Oh, that's right. I think in this game they added. Because I don't remember that being in the first game, but they added dyes where you could change the color of your clothes. So if you didn't like the look, you could just buy a dye set and just set Popper's clothes. The hero of the day is going to be wearing Popper's outfits, of course. I may eventually, over the course of the game, maybe find a way to like grind. Ooh, eye patch. That's always cool. Highwayman. Ballroom outfit. Ooh, that's kind of neat. The vest shirt combo like that. Oh, there's the chicken. We already own the chicken suit, so I don't need that. Gentleman's outfit. Oh, wizard's hat. Always go with the doopy hat. Yeah, off screen I'll probably like find a way to like grind money and just buy or steal or whatever it is off screen. I mean, if we're playing a villain, might as well find a way to not have to pay for everything if we can help it. And get some more naughty points. Naughty. It is kind of weird how often in this game you can actually steal something from like right under people's noses without seeing them, just because of the way that the algorithm works or how their pathing goes. Like sometimes they won't notice you, so you could be like right behind them and steal something from them. Ooh, just bash it down, huh? Well, that's nice to know. Is this just a regular? Are these just regular houses? At some point, I'll find a good. Okay, so we can go to Old Bowerstone or Old Town Road. Got Fairfax Gardens around here. I'm surprised there hasn't been any quests that like have started up. I mean, we know about that quest. That's the do blacksmithing work for money. What's in here? What is this place? Wait, another tailor? Did I?
Come to the
Are there multiple
place.
Tailors? I think there are actually. Huh.
I'm sure you'll
What are you
find
offering
something
here?
you like.
Urban Capitan?
It's a bargain today.
I didn't even know that thing had a specific name. It looks like oh, it's this. Oh, this is the women's tailor shop for the most part, so you can buy women's outfit. As far as I know, you can like in the previous game, you know, you could have your hero wear women's outfits or women's clothes or men's clothes. Same with this game. I believe you can have your character wear men or women's clothes. So whatever you want to do, if you want to have fun or change it up a bit, why not?
Anything
Stylist.
I can get you?
No, we can wear makeup. We can give ourselves. Can you give the female player facial hair? I mean, women can grow facial hair. Most women can't. It's hard for them to do that, and then there's some that get it a lot better than others. Although, I mean, how often are you gonna see my face in the game? Especially with how often I'm wearing a. Oh yeah, we got the ponytail right now. I'll change it up later. Right now, I'll wear the Hal suit until I find something that's a lot better. Does your story have anything? Probably not. We will get to some story. I'm just kind of. I don't know if it'll be the whole episode, but today we're gonna just kind of mess around. Oh, we'll steal some stuff here. Yeah, as long as I think it shows, like if there's an eye closed there, that means they don't know I'm there. Like you're still getting eye points because it's more of a state of mind than anything. But a closed eye means you're not being seen while you're doing this, so you don't have to worry about the cops. Don't have to worry about the kips. I remember the previous game. There used to be quite a few like treasures or keys or whatever that you can only get from like going into people's houses and oh, I thought that guy was chasing after me or something. I was like, I'll fight you. I'll fight you on the tooth and nail. On the harbors and the beaches. Ooh, what's in here? Can we actually go in there? Let's see what's in this cellar. Yeah, since last couple episodes were us just like kind of getting the plot going around, today I'm going to just kind of... Yes, thank you, dog. It's not like I could have noticed that treasure chest right there. If only you weren't there, I would not have noticed. Sorry, it's just kind of funny how he like does that when you clearly that's like the first thing you see when you enter this place. Money. All right, could always use money. Wasn't there another one, or am I? No, that's not. I assume you can't open this thing. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'll try to find a good way of like combining like exploration as well as doing plot and everything like that. At least I hope I will. I don't know. I don't think I did that. I'll admit, like in the first game, I don't think I did as well as I could have. You know, I think I could have done a better job of St. Goose rum. Is there actually anyone in here? There probably is. They're probably upstairs. They're probably, what are you doing in my house? Huh, there's no one here. They must be out and about. Why would you not close your door? Did you not know the hero Sparrow is robbing people's houses blind? I will steal your underwear and make it my own. Or your popper set. Yes. Oh, wait, what? There's something on the other side? Is there actually someone on the other side of this thing? Huh. Oh, there's a treasure chest here. Haha. Wait, why was that? Why did that have a knock function? It must be just an effect of like oh, what's the word? It's probably just the effect of the door options, if that makes sense. Like certain items will have certain features always tied to them, no matter what. And I guess in this case, it was all doors can be open, knocked, or whatever. All right, what else have we not shown? See. Teresa was down that way. I don't think she's there anymore. I think as soon as you leave or whatever, she, like, your back turns there at some point. She kind of disappears for the rest of... Oh, no, she's still there. Huh. I'm surprised she's still there. You'd think she would leave at some point. Stonecutter. What do you sell? Do you fix the British crown? Do you keep the metric system down? Do you?
You're new around these parts, right?
Yeah, whatever gave you that idea that was new around here? Was it the suit of armor that no one's ever seen, and like according to the history in 1,000 years? I might. What I do is I might off screen look and see like what buildings actually have like keys and stuff like that, because I do kind of want to. Like I think in the last game I think I missed a couple of keys, but for the most part I think I found all the treasures that I could without like having to do some pretty extreme like stuff to open the like some of the doors, because unfortunately I didn't open up all the doors because I didn't like some of them required me to be. I wanted to stay mainly like bad guys, so like some of the doors that required you to be good or do good things I didn't want to do with the playthrough, even though I wasn't really having a sleep around by doing that. So oh well. Steal that. Oh, got a condom. Well, I mean, it's not a female condom, but if I ever take a male lover, you know, we'll be good to go.
Time for all shops.
Well, that didn't take very long. Well, dig spot. Where's it, boy? Where's that beautiful bean footage? Is it about right there? Yeah, good thing if there's... I think there are a few keys or certain treasures that are only in dig spots. What did it say? Psyche to... Oh, you know, I keep forgetting to read the descriptions of some of the items. Sorry about that, folks. Whoever you give this to is bound to love the delicate but rich chocolatey taste. Yeah, I gotta remember to... in 5 books that will train your dog to find even more valuable... Yeah, if you get certain books, the dog will get even better at finding certain treasures. What was that book? Was it the Psyche? I think it was. Understanding the Albion Psyche. Let's see what that says. Oops. This book is by the behavioralist Benny Skinful, prods and probes the most quirky and unpredictable of animals, the fully grown Albion human. Described as a... Too bad I can't do the Milton... Not Milton Berle. Who's that famous British documentarian? He has the deep voice. Oh, I can't remember his name now. Well, anyway, I wish I could do his voice, but described as a deeply opinionated lot, fond of a gossip and flip-flopping from a friendly disposition to a hostile one and then back again the slightest provocation, the people of Albion can be affected by a great number of things. What they see you do, what you say to them, what you wear, what you give them, and what they hear about you, all these things go into great messy bucket that is their minds. As Skinful says, take care to really know to your subject, whether you intend to befriend it or provoke it, as each individual has its own likes, dislikes, and all manners of personality idiosyncrasies, which you can get by highlighting people when you're walking around town. It's just a way to help you with that, but I'm trying to remember if the digs... I think certain dig spots are guaranteed certain drops, and there are others that are randomized, and yeah, if you train your dog even better, you can get better treasures at certain spots. So I think for now, I think we're good with this area, except for going into like everyone's houses. So let's go. See, this one's taking us to Bowerstone, Old Town. So let's go to Old Town. Let's check that out. There's also Fairfax Garden we gotta check out as well. So yeah, we're probably not gonna make really any progress today. For those of you who are a fan of that, I do apologize. So I'll try to maybe every other episode will be like one will be like I explore and mess around, figure stuff out. Because this is from playing a game.
There's my gal.
You.
I never forget a face. I've got a lot to thank you for. When you gave me those arrest warrants, you ensured the financial future of this little corner of Bowerstone. And more importantly, yours truly. Me and my associates are the big wheels around here now. We got no problems with the law, seeing as there ain't any. After that tosser guard lost all them warrants, Lucian sacked him. It's been smooth sailing ever since. Especially since Lucian scarpered to who knows where not long after. Speaking of the old days, whatever happened to that sister of yours? Such a sweet girl. Anyway, let's talk business, shall we? If you're short a few gold, there's a job I think might interest a girl like you. If you wander the alleys round here, you'll bump into a fella by the name of Mr. Blank, let's call him. He'll fill you in.
Yeah, if you give the the creepy pedophile, talking about her sweet sister, get out of here, you jackass. Anyway, yeah, if you get the guard his warrant, this place is completely different, actually. So, yeah, talk about a game that gives you, variations on a place or story because you did something different way back in the past. So that's a nice little. Like I said, this game ain't perfect, but I think it does a lot of little things pretty nicely, despite thanks, dog. Despite our favorite talk man trying to overhype the game more than it needed to be, Although then again, how many people do you really hear hyping a game these days? Like well, I guess with the era of YouTube and all that, you can have certain people get paid to do that without, because they want to make any type of money they can. They'll talk good about a game despite it being trash. That's why you have like a million YouTube channels like talking about like Raid Shadow Legends all of a sudden, and that game is shit. I only played it for a few moments to realize that. Rusty necklace, huh? Rumors of people's heads falling off after wearing cheap jewelry like this are mostly unfounded. I see. So, let's see. Yeah, if you give the guard the warrants, this place is a nicer area because it's not as a drovel. Let's see, we got a lot of lovely ladies and gals around here. Yes, yes indeed. Wait, what is she? The housewife? John the house husband. Sue the villager. Sue, you are a villager indeed. I think also the property values in this town are quite cheap too, if I remember it correctly. Well, cheaper than what they would have been.
You put on those trousers by mistake?
Oh, I guess they consider Hal's armor male outfits. That's why they say. That's why they. Oh, yeah, you will get random comments from the villagers, like if you wear women's clothing, or if you're a man wearing women's clothing, if you're a woman wearing man's clothing. You know, doesn't matter if you can hide it well. They'll comment about it, just like real life. Oh, we got the local prostitute. Oh no, that's Ross the thug. What's her? Lee's the whore. You don't hear that term very often. I don't. Well, I guess you hear it, but not in the nicest of places. Never mind. I shall shut my beehole. Yep. This town is filled. What is that? Dude, the man whore. Hold on. Oh, you've been propositioned by a prostitute. Use the thumb up expression to accept the proposal, or thumbs down to reject it. So where are you? Game. Game. Stop with the help screen. Okay.
So you're one of
Lucian's lot. I'm not really in the mood for prostitutes right now, dude. I wanted to see what this guy's name was. Seb the whore. Very nice. I thought, well, actually, I'll have to look up what the name whore actually, like, what the actual literal term of whore is. I thought it was supposed to describe women, but it could mean men too, I guess, when you think about it. Anyway, let's look at this job here.
Greetings. Are you here to solicit my services? No. You are here looking for employment. The society always welcomes suitable contractors. Our dictum is, swift bringers of death to beggar or king.
Looks like we can become assassins. Why not? Actually, you become assassin either way.
The society has
either
existed
good or
forever,
bad, just...
perhaps a little less. Very good.
Alright, we got our first contract. This sealed scroll will reveal the details of your assassination target when you unravel it. Use via the buttons to find its contents. Okay. Alright, let's read the letter. Or let's read the description. Assassination contract. Assassinate this target. Name Steve! How dare Steve! Steve, occupation house husband, Bowerstone Market. Reason for contract. He likes to dress up as a guildmaster and say, Hero, your health is low. Do you have any potions? To the annoyance of many. Oh, God. I love the first game, but my God, that got annoying, especially when you were low. It's nice to know the game can make fun of it. The Lionhead studios can make fun of themselves, so yeah, Steve has committed the worst of crimes. So, yeah, let's, I was going to continue on with the... Well, let's explore a bit more of Old Bowerstone before we do that, but, yeah, sorry guys and gals, not in the mood for a prostitute just yet. Maybe later. Maybe when I'm in the mood. There we go. Oh, yep, it makes sense that all the people at the Old Bowerstone would be a fan of me kicking chickens. Yeah, definitely because of is actually anyone in there? Well, it's not letting me open it, so I guess you need a key for that one. It's not even giving me... Well, I guess I could try breaking it down and see if it would let me do that. Oh, there's the dude. Hello. Oh, it's that one dude.
I would really appreciate it if you left.
Well, you and Tiny... Is that Tiny Tim? Oh, Aaron the villager. Or village? Whatever. Anyway. We'll come back and steal your stuff later. Although we do have to murder Steve later on, so... Ooh, Cellar, let's check in here. Yeah, luckily Teresa isn't that bad in this game when it comes to, like, giving you instruction and talking in your brain. I think she... I mean, except for, like, specific quest information and stuff like that, she's not... doesn't bug you too often. But like I said, I think it's because people complained to Lionhead about the... Ooh, you're kind of cute. Angela the villager, huh? Anyway, sorry. I don't actually want to talk to you people right now. I might mess with that stuff later. Although I'll admit, that's probably one of the many things I probably did wrong with the previous game when I did that. I didn't really interact with the people as often, whether being mean or cruel. I like would do it at the very beginning of the game because the game required me to, and then I kind of stopped messing with it. Yep, there's our old sister's hobby hole right here. Doesn't even look like anyone really... Well, actually, it sounds like someone's sleeping, so there might be... Let's see what's inside. Ooh, Rosa's diary. Huh. The latest entry written over the rough drawing of a castle reads, I managed to find a nice piece of charcoal this morning, so I can finally start with writing again. I still haven't finished putting down the story into the warrior girl who fights snow monsters. Sparrow always likes listening to that one. Sends her right to sleep. It's not so easy for me. Winter is getting colder, and soon our shelter won't be anywhere near enough. We'll freeze to death if we don't find something better, and the family of travelers who let us stay in their caravan last winter haven't come back this year. It was nice having someone to look after us for a change. If only we could find some secret passage into the castle. We're small enough that no one would notice us. We'd be like ghosts or mice, hiding in walls. We'd tiptoe out when everyone else got to bed and raid the larder. I bet there's so much food in there, they'd never even notice. Bah, daydreaming isn't going to get us anywhere. You ought to think of something better, Rose. Something, Rose. You're the big sister, remember? And now she's dead. Killed by Lucian, thinking that she was a hero. Maybe she would have been if she had survived. You know, but we're the ones who survived, and we got to adventure. Whether we're the good hero or a nasty hero, it doesn't matter. You know, she did take care of us, so gotta add up to that. I just whoa! Fly, motherfucker, fly! Jeez. Alright, I was just thinking if there was anything like in here to grab or whatever. Okay, so nothing immediately anyway. Let's see. And the game wants me to go. Where do you want me to go?
Why would you wear
Actually, it looks like you want me to go back.
kiss my ass? All of ya.
Wait, didn't the game point me towards old Bowerstone in the first place? Yeah, hopefully I'll try to do a bit more like interaction with villagers over the course of the game. Like if I learn new like insults or praises, I'll show you them and just saying, hey, I've got this at this point, you know. Instead of just ignoring that feature, which I guess really in 1 wasn't necessary to do because, you know, most people watch people play this game for going through the story or whatever, or maybe they're missing I think this was one of the doors that was left on the other way. Oh, hey lady, I'm in your house.
How about you leave now?
Wait, your name's Alex? Oh yeah, I guess anyone could be called Alex. Hey kid. Okay, well, I'll come back later.
I really think it's time you left.
Oh, you'd wish you'd kept me around
Show you the
later
beating
on.
of your life.
But for now. Wait, did she threaten me while I was leaving? Okay, let's look in here. Come on. Inside we go. I think overall this game's probably got third key. I think that's the third key. Third or fourth. Let me see. I forgot what. Do I want to get up under? Would it be miscellaneous? No. Oh, there it is. Okay. 4. Okay, we just need to find one more. We're going to put up that one chest. We'll have to go to Fairfax Gardens. Oh, was that a... Oh, I was like, for a second I thought it was a lot of chests because it wasn't letting me press A to open it. But, oh, there we go. Oh, I forgot to read it. Sorry. I'll check it out later. What's this? Come on. Game. A Perilous Adventure, Gold Edition. This is a torrent page from a book, your own Destiny game book, in which the reader takes on the role of the famous hero, Perilous Spandex. Didn't get made fun of that when he was a kid, was he? Oh, I knew I was going to be scorpion pirate eggs, whined your sword as you crash into a batch of scorpion pirate eggs. I just knew it. The rubbery shells have given you a soft landing, but the price for not breaking your neck is that you now have 17 tiny, yet very angry scorpions crawling over you. Suddenly, an enormous shadow engulfs you, and the venomous babies all scuttle away. Before you can cry with joy, your sword says, "Oh dear, you might want to look behind you, chum. I knew it was going to end like this. Crushed to death by a scorpion pirate's mother." You crane your neck backwards to see just a creature, and to think you never knew the female of this species was 4 times the size of the male. Will you scramble to... Oh, this is like a choose-your-own adventure. Oh, I remember those. Those used to be big when I was... Well, I don't know how to say big, but there used to be a lot of them when I was growing up. Memories. Scramble to your feet, jump overboard, hoping that the flying frigate is floating above the sea, or at least some farmland during which better be haystack season. Turn to page 174. Search through your backpack for suitable objects such as a giant arachnid repellent spray. If you have such an item, turn to page 400. Yep, it's the same thing, and usually if you turn to the wrong page, it'd be a game over, and you just have to Well, the idea was to reread the book from the start and do it all over again, but all you do is just keep your finger on the page and see if it said game over. Read it, see if it was funny. If not, just go on. But anyway, Temple of Light. In time where most of the... did I already get this book? Maybe not. In a time where most of Albion's citizens have been happy to live secular lives following the decline of the old gods Avo and Scorn, which were from the previous game, now discredited by science and common sense, a man by the name of Albert wandered the land in spiritual despair, seeking answers that did not seem to exist anymore. He finally reached the town of Oakfield, an impoverished region where nothing grew but disease, and decided he'd seen enough of this world. He entered a cave, prepared to walk in darkness until he fell dead. Instead, he reached a chamber deep in the cave and was suddenly bathed in a brilliant shaft of light. Shaft! The light spoke to him. It filled him with a blissful serenity and taught him the path. Albert the Luminous left the cave holding the golden oak. Kind of reminds me of Mormonism. As soon as he planted it, the clouds parted and the sun shone down upon Oakfield. The land was filled with life and its people saved. The temple was erected shortly after, and both local farmers and people from afar flocked to join Albert's new gentle faith. Yeah, the temples of Scorn and Avo have changed over the years since the previous game. The Temple of Shadows. The Cult of Shadows was established shortly after the dissolution of the Temple of Scorn. A group of especially wicked men, loyal to their own vicious nature rather than the god they had chosen to serve, went on a pilgrimage through Albion, seeking a new spiritual anchor to their ballast. They found just that in the ruins of an old kingdom, cathedral in Rookridge, where a dark presence had long dwelt. For the next 2 decades, the members of the Temple of Shadows were involved in foul deeds across the land, taking sacrificial victims onto the underground chamber and recruiting only the most evil and remorseless of people into their ranks. The cult came to a sudden end on a winter's night when the shadow worshippers conducted a ritual that would cause the ultimate shadow to manifest itself physically in this world, but unable to control the vast powers they were unleashing, every member of the temple perished in terrible agonies. It wasn't until hundreds of years later that a violent man by the name of Cornelius Grimm restored the temple. Finding recruits as malevolent as himself proved difficult, however. It is said that most current shadow worshippers are nothing but upper-class twits, for whom evil is merely a hobby. Seems like evil needs to be taught a new lesson. Hopefully this hero may be able to teach them that. We'll be able to teach them that. We teach Steve the failures of joking about our health potions. Find out next time in the next episode of Fable 2. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.